Okay, the next video is basically about food journaling or keeping a food diary. Since we are trying to keep a journal and we are trying to, keep a tab on what's going on in your brain, the best way that you can monitor your weight loss journey is by keeping a food journal or a food diary. This is basically to objectify your process. Now, you can either consider it as a task, and you can consider it as like, you can have a lot of thoughts about this whole weight loss journey, and you will create each day, every day, a very negative emotion whenever you see there is no weight loss. Okay, so you will create all these things on a regular basis, and I just want to tell you one thing, that what you do in your day to day, like what you ate today, what is the number on your weighing scale, all of this is a neutral fact. It's just a neutral circumstance, and it can have lots of meanings, but what are you making it mean? Yeah. So the right now what I'll talk about is food journal or food diary. I need you to simplify everything, don't complicate it, by you know planning food 24 hours in advance. Okay, so your food diary will have two parts. Preferably keep it on a paper. You can send me a screenshot of it on WhatsApp. One side you will plan what you're going to eat 24 hours in advance, and the next day you write what you ate. So for me, I have already, like, it's nighttime, it's dinner time. Around 8:30 I'm going to have my dinner. It's already planned yesterday. And for tomorrow, I've already planned that I'm gonna have for my breakfast cream cheese and coffee. That's for my breakfast. Coffee is without sugar, so it's just going to be cream cheese and coffee with full fat cream, no sugar. That's my breakfast. Then, and it's like not going to break my insulin fast any which ways. Then the next meal is the lunch, and I don't really write my timings for lunch, but if you can, that would be great. But I don't write because I don't really have fixed timings, and I'm in maintenance, so I can't afford to do this to maintain, as long as I don't have a negative effect. So the lunch for me generally is at around 1ish, 2ish, and I would have like salads with feta cheese, with ranch dressing, and then there is chicken curry and rice, which is brown rice, and I make a smoothie. Now this is something which I have reached. I didn't eat so much earlier. I Because I had to cleanse my body of flour and sugar, because when you're eating so much flour and sugar, you're literally making your pancreas overwork. It's producing so much insulin, and, like, it's exhausted. So initially you might have to, like, literally go completely off flour and sugar. So you might have to do something like just dal, rice, and salad, whatever is like staple for you, whatever you like, individualize your meal plan accordingly. So, and the dinner, I also have dark chocolate. Like my dark chocolate is like 85%, 90%. So I love it because I associate the cocoa as addictive for me as chocolate, as in sweet chocolate. But that's me. I mean, if dark chocolate is producing any bad effects for you, you can skip it completely. This is your plan. You individualize it and you stick to it. Then my dinner is similar: dal, rice, two vegetables, smoothie, sometimes a yogurt, and sometimes I have soup. So it's all planned 24 hours in advance. Now the time will come today, like tomorrow. I will not want to have that. You will. I am programmed already, so I'm not gonna like think to. In fact, my husband will ask me, "Do you want to order something?" I'm like, "Hell no! Don't even. I don't even want to have that conversation because it's just gonna irritate me. Because I'm not programmed anymore for that. I'm programmed to say no to you, and I don't want anything from outside. And I really don't enjoy it anymore. It it's harmful for me because by now I know, because I have been having the same things every day, which is keeping me absolutely happy. When I have something else from outside, I know it's messing me up. And sometimes it's not. Like bread for me does not do anything. Like I don't feel bloated, I don't feel sleepy, I don't do any of that. So sometimes I actually experiment with getting it back, but then bread for me is like, I can't control myself over it. Like I have too much association with it. I won't have like one slice of bread. I will have like five slices of bread with butter. So that's why for me, I that's my work. I have to work on breaking that conditioning. It's so strong since my childhood. That's my staple. So I can't have bread. I can't put bread on my food. Um, so my dinner is, again, this is my dinner. So this is my plan already written. Even if it's the same thing, you need to write it down 24 hours in advance. Now, because what will happen is when the time will come that you don't want to eat that, you're gonna, what you're gonna do is you're gonna tell your brain that, oh, that's fine, I can just have this. You don't want your impulsive brain to be in charge, because your impulsive brain or your toddler brain, you have two brains. There is a prefrontal cortex, which is the one who makes all sort of decisions in your life, is the adult brain. And then there is a primitive brain or a reptilian brain or a toddler brain, who is basically working on impulse, and its only job is to keep you alive. And it's the sole purpose for this part, the lower brain part, is to avoid pain, avoid any sort of discomfort, seek pleasure. That's it. And that's it. Enjoy. That's all it wants you to do. Okay? So it will make everything else look like death, like you're going to die. If you move out of your comfort zone, you're going to die. Don't go out of the cave. You will die. But then you have this adult brain who keeps on telling you go, 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 and then this brain will not let you go. So there's this fight happening every time. But you need to decide now that your adult brain has your best interest, and you are going to do what she says. Yeah. So that your adult brain has made this plan that I'm going to eat these items. Now today, I have made already my plan yesterday. I don't want to eat it. Now what do? I put it on plan for tomorrow. So that if I really, really want it, I will put it on plan tomorrow, and I will eat it tomorrow if I want to. Otherwise, I won't. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to keep a food journal or a food diary. One side, you're going to write the planned meal, and this side, you will write, okay, this is what I ate actually. And be kind to yourself. You have to be kind to yourself. You have to be the mother you have never been, probably. I don't know. But like, you have to be a patient mom. Like, like to say the Gora moms, who are so sweet and kind, and they're always like sugar coated everything. Oh baby, oh beta, don't do like this. Like that you have to be to yourself, because a kinder boss, a kinder parent can get a lot more done than a harsh parent. Because if a harsh parent has come and he's like, listen, you are so stupid, why did you eat this? I mean, you can't even do this much. You think you're gonna freeze immediately. You're gonna go in your shell, and you're gonna think like, oh my god, I'm like the worst. I can't do this. You don't want to do that to yourself. To be kind to yourself, you have to be like, listen, it's okay. You did this, it's fine. You have your whole life, and you do mistakes sometimes, because you're a human being, and it's fine. Nothing, no harm done. But it's fine. Let's work on it and see why you did it. Yeah. And then when you have eaten out of protocol or eaten out of plan, I want you to write in red color or like highlight what was the emotion which made you eat that. So ask yourself, why did I really go and eat that? Because this is the first stage of awareness. You will go to ask yourself, like, why did I go to eat that? For me, sometimes it's like, I'm just anxious about corona, or I'm anxious about tomorrow. I'm anxious, or I just don't want to go to work tomorrow. I have this patient lined up. My duty is with this person. I don't want to see her. Any of that. It can be anything. So you need to write it down, become aware. Because slowly, once you become aware, the beauty of your human brain is that you will go to eat and you'll be like, huh. Sometimes you eat and then you stop. And eventually you will not go to eat. So this is the slow reprogramming that we are talking about. Okay, so this is food journaling. You need to write down what you're going to eat 24 hours in advance, and on the other side, what you actually ate. Yeah, and then in red, write down if you eat something out of protocol, be kind to yourself and find out what was the negative emotion you were trying to suppress or a positive emotion that you wanted to celebrate. Just write that down. Yeah, this is the steps of awareness.